Hello, anybody there with me? Or am I on? Or how are things with everybody? There we are. Alrighty, so I hope everyone's doing well. Spring is coming, thank goodness. I'm going to wait a little bit here and then I'm going to get started. Everybody can always tune in after the live. Is anybody there? Hey Penny, how are you? Hello, my friend. How is life? Alrighty, so I'm going to make a simple card today. I decided this year is going to be the year I'm going to go through my stash and try not to have to buy any extras, because goodness knows that we have, hi Kim, goodness knows that we have enough in our stash. Anyway, so I'm using the True North Strong and Free stamp that Kim has put on sale in the shop. I love this stamp set for Canada, for the little accessory stamps, like Who Loves the Maple Leaf and Maple Syrup. I mean, perfect. And the moose and the beaver and the boy and the girl. Make them white, make them blue. Make them into leaf fans. There is a rare breed. Living the dream. Yeah, I bet. Anyway, so what I decided to do is make this quick, cute little card. I found my postage stamp dies in my stash, so I use those as the basis to make sort of like a, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a postcard type mail type stamp. So what I did is I used the red paper I've got is actually a Christmas paper. I used the other side of it. Like I said, I'm trying to use outside my stash. And this die cut like this. So I have, you know, bits and pieces and stuff that I've got all over the place. So anyway, I know I'm just talking nonsense. So what I'm going to do is a simple card using this stamp set. For this card that I made, I used the boy and the moose. And I'm going to make the card for today, but I'm going to use the girl and the moose. Same colors, just a different figure. So the colors will be the same, just a different figurine. So anyway, so what I'm going to do is my middle piece, which is approximately 3.5 by 2 3/4. I am going to do some stamping on it and kind of make like a, what's the word I'm looking for? Random stamped area. So I don't want to get any outside my line, so I did a little bit of masking off. You can see I used this before. Is spring coming to everybody's neck of the woods where you are? Goodness gracious, I can't wait. I have enough. Now, is that too bright? Am I getting too much light on there? Volume's okay, I hope. Don't think anyone's ever accused me of not talking loud enough. Alrighty. So, I am masked. And for the accessory stamps, I'm going to use the little red, the maple leaf. And my ink I'm going to use is Kraftin Kimmie Ruby Red, which is a nice, beautiful red ink. Let's see, I gotta see, I can do this. Beauty. And I'm just going to randomly stamp all my little leaves all over. And they're not always the same. Oops. That was a oops, so well, too bad. It will be covered. And then I'm going to use the hockey puck because we're Canadian. Freezing rain tonight. Oh, wonderful. Yeah. And a little random stamping on this. Fill the puck in between here. There. Guess that looks okay. Alrighty. So I will clean that off. And then I used, for the greeting, I used greetings from Canada that I stamped in Wicked Black. And I die cut that already. More for speed for tonight. Look at my nice crisp edge with having my masking on here. Go. There we go. That looks okay. Alrighty. And we are a fence in the backyard. We have, what do you call that? Like a split rail type fence around the side of the house. And this is the first time this winter we're actually able to see the split rail fence. The snow's been right up to it. Just absolutely incredible. Oh, well. Anyway, it is what it is. So, I'm going to attach these. And because I am old and I have a hard time seeing black on black, I'm going to do this. And this is just mine. This is just my die. Otherwise, you could use a larger die and fit them together, but this works well for mine. And like I said, I'm trying to use up some of my stuff. Hi, Tamara. So I'm just going to attach this with a little bit of Scotch tape. And a little bit of Scotch tape. There. And then I'm just going to attach the front of my card. And then get these pieces out, and then that way it'll go. Then I'll have just the coloring to do, and then we'll have a car. Here we go. Oh, Kim, that's okay. Our little people are important in our lives. There we go. I'm just going to put some, going to pop this up. Yeah, I love these postage. And there's so many different companies. I've got so many different ones. So, oops. Can't be doing that. Alrighty. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull these off and then attach them to the card. Like I said, this is very simple. Using up what I got. Alrighty. And then while I'm at it, I may as well attach my what do you call that, background? Oh, that would be my dog, if you can hear that. Ellie, I see you're watching. Happy birthday. Yeah, lots to do this weekend, isn't there? Alrighty. And then I'll attach this in the middle. There we go. Okay, so now we'll just do the figures and color them in. It's just some simple coloring. And I'm going to do the girl this time and the little boy. All right, how's that? I'm going to move closer, I guess. Is that better if I move closer this way? How's that? Is that okay? Getting a glare. Is that better? Maybe I'll do that. Okay. If the glare is too much, please let me know. All right, so I'm going to do the skin first. And I'm going back to my trusty E13, E11, and YR21. So, oops, I need to check on my high def glasses. That's better, now I can see. I'm going to do the arms and then the face, and yep, it's the 11. And YR00. Hi, Melanie. Have you finished? Were you working today? Now, it says it has a slow connection on here, so I'm just going to let it do its thing. Alrighty, back to my E13. Start tomorrow? Yeah. Well, I guess the one good thing about it is we have a time change this weekend, so it'll be theoretically an hour less on Sunday, right? If you're working nights, but anyway. And 11. our 000. Sorry, I'm just concentrating. Is everyone having plans to go away this spring, or are we all just hovering? I do admit I miss not going to Florida, but it is what it is, right? So, and we have a dog now, so that's kind of part of it. Alrighty, so I'm going to do her jeans, and I think they're jeans. They only need a little kind of couple touches, so B97, and over top of that, B95, and B93, which I only have the chow in that, so I like this combination of blues. It's kind of alrighty. Oops. Oh, you got pouring rain. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we were supposed to get a whole load of rain, but I don't know what's happening. The weather's crazy right now. Alrighty. Oops, I'll do a little bit of E39. Yeah, my grandsons are coming for March break, so the older ones. Don't think the baby will be there yet. Alrighty, E39. Bright and sunny here. Whereabouts in Alberta are your Tamara, I should say. And E35. Oh. Yeah, time change this weekend should be fun, so. Alrighty, boots are done. So now we're going to go and do the Maple Leaf southwest of Edmonton. Southwest. Yeah, we have family in Red Deer. I know they'll, like they said, it's snowing one day and hot and sunny the next, so you never know. R29. Get these all cut in. 29. Hey, Shannon. Hi, Debbie. And look at these in here. Little dots with R27. And just going to adjust my neck a little bit on this girl because it went into my there. Okay. Alrighty, so for her shirt, I am going to make a very easy white. I'm going to use my N0 just along the edges and then drag it with my colorless blender. It's not fancy, but I think it'll work. So there's my colorless blender. Alrighty. Oh, that'll be nice, Melanie. My, just put a little RV10 on the cheeks. My, friend and I from high school, so we've known each other for a long time. We went to her place in 2009, so just before the 2010 Olympics. She's got a place in Whistler, and she lives in Vancouver. And this year we were talking, and we're going to go back this summer for a week. So there'll be three of us from Ontario, one from that lives out in BC now. And I'm kind of looking forward to it, actually. We haven't seen each other for, well, the one girl and I haven't seen each other since 2009. One girl I'm going with from Ontario, we see her all the time. My best friend from high school. And my other friend, I haven't seen her for, oh, I don't even know how long. So anyway, hair. E55. Oops, I forgot her ears. Let's do her ears first. Duh. Yes, Banff, Jasper, yeah. E4. Didn't do the middle of her mouth either. I got sidetracked. E11. Yes, E11. Okay, so for the hair, I'm going to do E55. And I will base the hair with E55. Yeah, I do admit I miss traveling. And I admit, unashamedly, I miss U.S. shopping, but not at the price of the dollar, and not to go down there. So, anyway. Okay, so we have E55, and I'm going to go to E29. And I will attempt some hair streaks, whatever. Okay. I always have such a hard time trying to do these on live. If it passes, if it works, it works. If not, the little girl's hairdresser is not Melanie. My favorite destination? Ooh. We've been east and we've been west. We've been coast to coast years ago. We were at Yarmouth in Nova Scotia. Salmon Arm in BC. Yeah. And kind of like everywhere we've been, basically. E49. I like Florida, except for the fact that, you know, it's the U.S. right now, so. Yeah, I've never been to Cape Breton. I've never been to PEI. Well, I have, but I was a kid's baby, so I don't remember that. The year Eric and I, my husband and I went, it was raining, and the weather was lousy, and it was cold. This was like July. We had to buy coats. It was so cold. We went to see the lighthouse in Nova Scotia, and Peggy's Cove, and it was all caught up with construction. So, yeah, let's do that trip again. Alrighty, I think her hair is going to have to do. My hairdressing skills are limited. What am I going to do for eyes? Let's give her a nice blue eye. Do the 24 for her eye. I'm just going to make a little rim. And then, somewhere, I use my Cricut marker, but I need like a journaling pen just to go around. She will probably need a dab. Alrighty, so my girl, her is done. The moose. Yeah, my husband's parents were from New Brunswick, so I have to admit, I was never a seafood eater. That I went out to New Brunswick, or we went to Nova Scotia, and the seafood out there was just phenomenal, and I really enjoyed that. But like I said, it's a different, different thing, right? So, okay, so I used. I can't remember what I used for the moose, but I will try. E37. Let's try him. Oops. I'll try my E37. Oh, my marker's in such rough shape. There we go. These characters are so cute. I love them. I'm going to use a little bit of dark just to get the shadows in here. Like I said, my coloring is nothing fancy. Just color down, having fun. I don't think I ever color the same thing. Something saying the twice. Does that make sense? Okay, 37. Yeah, 55. Oops, I think my 35 is starting to dry out a little bit. Anyway. And I'm just going to sort of alternate back and forth between my 37, my E37, my E35. Oops, oh well. I pulled an E25. Well, we're going to have to make that one work, aren't we? I guess I'll get depth in it sooner or later. 27, 25. Yeah, I'd love to go to PEI. It's on the list. Gotta fix this tail too. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, COVID really put a hamper in traveling for us. And then last year, well, then we got a dog. And then yeah. So if you're keeping track, I've switched over to my E20. Because they had a little more juice in them, so. There we go. And the moose is cute, isn't he? I put an E4 for the nostrils. I'm going to put his hoofs. Whoops, sorry. I'll do hoofs in E29. They just need a little bit. And go back and do his ear. 25. Oh, 25 here. And then E23. There. All right. Now, antlers. E. Let me see what I'm going to do here. E. Bum-ba-dum. I'm going to try my E50s just for the heck of it. Oops. Do a little bit different. Do my E50s. Yeah, a little more chocolate brown, I think. And find out where I put my other marker. 55. Oops, that one's too dark, too light. That might be a bit better. Yeah, sorry about that. I had them all written out, and then I didn't find my paper, so I'm winging it. Sorry, my internet connection's in and out. Welcome to rural internet, so I won't start and stop like I did last time. I'm just going to keep on going on. How is everybody doing there? Did I lose anybody? Hard to say. Oh, thanks, Shannon. Alrighty. And then I'll just do Mr. Moosey's eyes. The same thing with my marker, with my journaling pen. I will probably have to fix a white eye on that one. And I think that's it. Does that look okay? Yep. All right, so what I'm going to do is, here's my original card. I'm just going to put it all together here. And I said, I think it would be cute too if you want to do royal blue background with royal blue leaves, pucks. You've got a happy birthday with one of the little guys on it, and for a hockey fan in your life. Oh, thank you, everybody. I'm just going to trim up my little girl because she needs a little bit more of a trim. Oops, sorry there. I'm not going to be right with you. I'm just doing a little trim. There. I have to calibrate my machine. And just a little bit more down the side. And we're done. There. Alrighty. Pardon me. I'm going to put some foam tape up. And I find that lately I haven't been putting a lot of, what do you call those things? Dimensional dots on my cards to mail them. Because I don't want to get a chance at Canada Post. So, anyway. So I'm going to find some tape somewhere here in front of me. And so I will put her here, and put Mr. Moosey here. Said those any of the accessory stamps on any of Kimmie's sets are wonderful because you can use them to make like your own background papers, and personal or customize the color. Pretty amazing, pretty great stuff. Get him and him. Now, I also have a beaver that I have covered up, I think. Yep, I have one too, so you can put a beaver on there too. This is from before. So maybe I'll put him on too. When I stamp my stuff out, I always stamp extras because I'm known to mailman, the garbage man, I think knows when I'm doing my my cards, because there's lots of extra. I mean, it's only paper, but I have lots of stamped images that I get started with and I don't like them, and I, toss them in the garbage. But it's easier to have a whole bunch of them there, because that way, if you need them, they're there. And you keep going. And then that way you've also got extra. I'll put all 3 of them on. Okay. And I think this guy was colored up with probably the 40s or the 50s. So one, 2. There. And then, greetings from Canada. Oh, see, it hides my mistake that I made up there. So, no. Except for you. Alrighty. Okay, so I did my greeting from Canada. I have so many little flag dies for greetings. There we go. And we're done. Oh, not quite. We have to stamp our stamp. And I will use a red. And that way, you make sure you stamp or sign the back of your card and everyone knows that you've done it. And this one's not done. And I said you've made artwork that you should be proud of. And don't forget, mail them. Mail some of these to people that are in the U.S. or anywhere else. And then put them in the thing for, or in Kim's chart for Happy Mail, and you might win a prize. So there's 1 and 2, and yeah, that's it. So thank you very much for tuning in. And I appreciate it. And we'll see you next week for the the retreat, if you're on that. Otherwise, have a great week and stay safe this weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.